There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
What you say there, Friday, 7:02, almost 7:03 on a Friday morning here in South Louisiana. Welcome to it, everybody. Man, it's going to be hot out there.
It sure is. So start hydrating now. If you plan on spending any time outdoors, you're going to need it here. Yeah, he's double fisting as we get ready for this Friday and the weekend beyond.
Coffee. I just dripped some new stuff, but I haven't been back in there.
One hydrates, so I think you're good. But that's certainly something. Follow Matt's example here. You want to get on out there because, yeah, another hot day on tap. In fact, some areas, Jared Silverman's watching, excessive heat warning. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we don't really have to deal with those too often, but we're going to have one for today, and we might need one again for the weekend. So the heat is here, and it's definitely here to stay. Not much in the way of relief, though. Lots of sunshine out there right now on our sky cam, looking live over the downtown area. And there you can see it's a little bit of hazy sunshine because possibly some of that African dust. 83 feels like 92. On our way to highs in the upper 90s. Made it up to 98 degrees yesterday, and our average this time of year, 93. So we're going to be well above that. Again, it looks like the dividing line is right through Baton Rouge. EBR, that's part of the excessive heat warning, but West Baton Rouge, you can see that parish is actually one less. That's in the heat advisory. Nevertheless, going to be very hot. You want to take the necessary precautions, and it looks like the heat indices stay very elevated until we get to Sunday, Monday time frame. They drop off a little bit, not a tremendous drop off, but we'll take that. Nothing doing on our live local radar. A couple of pop-up thunderstorms maybe right along the coastline. That's about it. And as we zoom all the way out, we get a better view of not only the tropical satellite, but now the spaghetti plots that have finally come together, come in line. So now there's more confidence building about where this is going to go, when it's going to go, and the fact that it's not going to bother Louisiana. So that definitely gives us a sigh of relief. 60% and now 90% chance of development over the next several days. And with all the computer models you see, it still looks like it makes landfall around the Big Bend area of the Florida Gulf Coast. That's probably going to be Sunday, maybe going into Monday. Staying away from these areas, that's where we have a lot of wind shear. So it kind of picks a path right through there, the path of least resistance, but it's not going to drift any farther out to the west over the Gulf, so that's really good news. There you see it's going to be wedged in between the Bermuda High and the trough of low pressure. They both come together, lift it up, push it up to the north. Now, of course, that's not great news for Florida, but what's better news, it looks like it just moves and coasts right on through. In other words, it's not going to stall out or backtrack the way we were concerned about the past couple of days. So believe it or not, even for the state of Florida, in my humble opinion, that's a slightly better forecast for them. Meanwhile, I mentioned a little bit of hazy sunshine out here. That's probably because of the African dust that we're seeing between here and the Texas area. Forecast for today, high temperature of 99 degrees. We'll call it only a 10% chance of a shower or storm in the afternoon. So keep your outdoor plans, but with that high of 99, you're definitely going to want to stay hydrated. Might feel as bad as 113 at the high point of the day. Overnight low, not so low. That's at 81 degrees, and we're still going to be at 90 degrees at 9 p.m. So it is going to be very warm out there even after dark. 40% for Saturday, 30% for Sunday, but both days over the weekend look very similar. It's not going to be a washout. Your outdoor plans are good to go. Actually, I think a couple of rain showers might be a good thing, but because we know that tropical system isn't going anywhere near here, it takes all that moisture away from us. That keeps two things in check. One, keeps our rain chances down. Two, keeps the forecast highs very elevated. In fact, the coolest forecast high right now, 95 at the end of the 10 days. So definitely some brutal heat on the way, but the silver lining, at least, guys, we don't have to worry about anything tropical.
Whew, that is certainly the silver lining. Jared, thank you. Let's keep your eyes here in West Baton Rouge Parish, where we're watching two separate crashes reported in West Baton Rouge Parish. It's I-10 westbound near mile marker 144. Sergeant Landon Grover tells us that this is actually kind of near Port Allen, but as we look at the traffic camera, Matt, we're not seeing major delays as one of the right lanes, that outside lane, is closed as they work to clean it up.
This is I-10 LA 77 part of the world. So that'd be more like Maringouin, Grosse Tate, Rosedale, that kind of thing. Mile marker 139 if you're really familiar with your interstate driving. So hopefully, again, to your point, it's not major backups, but talking with the folks will make sure to keep you in the know if that changes at all. But so far, knock on wood, that seems to be our only hiccup of the morning.
We'll take that. Keeping our eyes on that. Stay with us. We're going to come back. We'd like to do a kind of rundown of those different stories that we do.
Channel your inner Johnny?
We do. I mean, I feel like we have to.
Well, channel your inner Johnny and say the exact words. Hey, come back. We do it every morning right here. A little snapshot with Matt and Liz.
After these messages.
There you go. Welcome back to it, everybody. 7:08 your time right now. And yeah, as mentioned, want to kind of get you through some of the headlines that we're following, including a shooting from overnight in Baton Rouge, actually not too far from the station down Government Street.
That's it, not far from South 12th Street either. You're getting a look at the scene last night when this happened here. Baton Rouge police tell us 2 people are injured. Actually, shots were fired right around 7:30 on Government near South 16th, rather. We're told those 2 people were taken to the hospital. It's still unclear what the extent of those injuries are. We reached out to police to find out more this morning, but if you can help them fill in the blanks with the investigation. Matt, you talk about Government Street, still kind of busy at 7:30 to 8:30 here. Go ahead and call in those tips to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP.
Got another shooting investigation going on, though, in Ascension Parish. And this one, Liz, this one's deadly. Actually, 26-year-old Mark Johnson Jr., according to authorities, found shot to death in an apartment here.
Yeah, we're told that he's been identified as 26-year-old Mike Johnson Jr. And so if you can help them figure out, again, what led up to this shooting as well, please go ahead and call in those tips to 344 Crime Stoppers as well.
Okay, let's talk about something that we have been, I swear it feels like we've been talking about this forever. The superintendent search for the East Baton Rouge Public School System. They have a super. They just confirmed, Liz, the contracts, and it's a pretty good contract for Lamont Cole.
You're looking at it there, $285,000 as a base salary. There is an opportunity for a 2% incentive pay based on how the school system does and performs. Oh, by the way, because they're not providing a car there, they have given him a $1,500 transportation stipend as well.
Oh my gosh, $1,500 for
big money.
That's big money.
So
my monthly car payment, I think, is about $400.
Yes. Consider that. Keep that in mind.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
That's interesting.
It is a lot of money here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is the agreed upon contract there, them signing off on that. Again, EBR Schools kicks off in less than 1 week, Thursday next week.
Schools, here we go. Oh man, just back to school all over the place. And so here's what we're going to do. Actually, you can find a bunch of this stuff online as well. All these different back to school drives and supply drives and bashes and donations. This one has been going on for a good while. Livingston Parish School Supply Drive, the Assess the Need, 20 plus years, Liz. And it starts again tomorrow.
So this weekend and next weekend, volunteers are going to be outside all of the local grocery stores. We're talking the local mom and pop grocery stores in Livingston Parish. All across the parish, they're going to be there from 8:30 to 4 p.m. collecting not only new school supplies, monetary donations too. So not only this weekend, but Livy also starts on August 8th, Thursday there. So if you can help them out, remember this need is year round. They're going to need those supplies.
Hey, you know what? Here's what you can do. Check this out. The back to school section right now at WAFB.com and your 9 News app. There are these kinds of, again, supply drives and bashes going on for the next number of days. You got a huge one in Baton Rouge tomorrow at the Raising Cane's River Center. I mean, from like rock climbing walls and trampolines, and you can do health screenings. That's one of the many. So check this story out. It's right there waiting for you because, to your point, Liz, school, it's happening.
Let's also let you know about a major road closure in our part of the world. Plank Road, US 190 westbound beneath Plank Road, the overpass. They're going to have some intermittent lane closures, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's going to start today. DOTD tells us they're going to do a bridge inspection there, so just keep that in mind as you pass through that part of the world.
Liz, you know the organization, Be Our Soldier Outreach?
Yes.
We've talked about them a number of times. We've done some great stories with them. Well, I mean, they're great stories because of the great work that they do. We simply point the camera and talk with them because of their impact on our local soldiers who serve our community. And they got something important going on.
Yes, Matt Venezia was actually live with the group this morning talking about the packing event, the stuffing event.
Stuffing Day.
Yeah, it's happening tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at their facility on Greenville Springs Road. On the left side of your screen, you're seeing soldiers opening those packages in the boxes. They're really asking you to donate and come by and help them stuff those packages. These are being sent to units. And when I say units, they are giving a care package to everyone in that unit. The woman there organizing this, wonderful woman, she was talking about how she received a letter about how someone who didn't have any family, was not expecting a care package, opened that meant the world to them being so far from home.
Yeah. And so that's how we can put a smile on the face, reach in and make sure that they understand that they are known and loved and cared for and recognized and seen. All that, a great opportunity. Speaking of great opportunities, our Jacques Doucet, this is one of his just absolutely loved projects, Red, Rock and Blue, coming back to the Varsity Theater. This is one of those that always goes back to like military families, that kind of thing, but also our first responders.
That's it. So the Catering Reunion Tour concert's happening there at the Varsity Theater tomorrow. If you'd like to get tickets, go to WAFB.com, look for Red, Rock and Blue. This time, the proceeds from tomorrow's concert, that's going to the Louisiana Firefighters Foundation, helping our brave first responders here. Jock always has a big heart, and he's got a wonderful team that's devoted to doing that too. And it's win-win. You get a great show. The Varsity Theater always packs out for these concerts.
Really
There's another one coming up next month. We're going to keep you in the know about all of this.
We need to keep you in the know here. We need your eyes on the screen for a minute, please, because this, since about 4 o'clock this morning, we've been talking about this and making sure we put your eyes on it as well. State police through the New Orleans Police Department looking for, you can see right there, level 2 missing child endangerment alert. We got a picture of the girl, a picture of the mom they think took her, and a picture of the car they think she's driving in.
If you see any of these individuals here or that vehicle, they're asking you to call 911. They really want to get her to where she's supposed to be. We're told that the 8-year-old actually has a medical condition. The mom, biological mom here, does not have medication to help that 8-year-old right now. So please take a good look. Share this photo on Facebook here because we need her exactly where she's supposed to be. So please go ahead and share that. We'll also keep tabs on it today.
Speaking of your today, keeping tabs on it, gonna be hot, gonna be warm.
Yeah, excessive heat warning today, so you want to take extra caution out there if you're going to be outside. And the weekend looks good, and we don't have to worry about that tropical system, so that's really good news.
Jared with the good news on this Friday. Come on, more good news to come. Stay with us.
Could be driving a Honda. Now's the best time to get an award-winning Honda during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. Find top performance and unbeatable reliability with our outstanding selection of new Hondas. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.